grabbing onto the ferry. Are you excited to be on the boat, Alex? Yeah. Here we go.
Hello family, hello friends.
Hello everyone.
We are here to tell you about our quick stop Fort Camping.
In Fort Langley.
In Fort Langley, yes.
Really beautiful park, not too many trees, lots of open spaces, which is nice. We had a huge lawn that Alex is not allowed, but is able to play on, lots of area, and a nice campground, a nice little fireplace too.
Are you gonna hide?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did Alex go? I don't know where he went. Did I lose Alex again? Ah, hi! There you are! Hello! Peekaboo!
Mommy,
More closer?
yeah.
I do. I can't get any closer unless I sit there with you. We really enjoyed our time here. We're only staying for 1 week, and because I had initially thought that it was going to be too much like in the city, we wanted to get further out into the mountains. But it's actually been so enjoyable here. I tried to extend our stay longer, but they were already booked up.
Yeah, it's a quiet little town that we're outside of. Actually, in town, they're filming a movie with Jim Carrey, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So watch out for that coming to theaters soon.
Yeah, Alex and I walked around and got to see some of the kind of like movie shoot, I guess. We didn't see anybody famous or nothing was really happening, but they had like big tanks and like made it look like the road was all ripped up, and so we should probably see the first one and then we'll know what it'll be like. The only problem I think we had with this campground was there was a train track close by and they blared the horn no matter what hour.
Yeah, very busy track.
Yeah, a lot.
Every hour or so there'd be a train, and it seemed pretty close, but yeah, it was pretty loud.
Really loud. But Alex slept through it on his naps, and at night he had no issues.
Yeah.
To get to Fort Camping, we took the ferry across from Nanaimo. It was about a 2-hour ferry ride, and we got to sit, or we parked
right at the front of the boat. So when we pulled into the shore on the mainland, the doors opened up and we got to see that happen while we were there. So it was pretty cool. We got to see the mechanics of how the ferry works, which was nice. And then we drove along and continued on for another hour or so until we got to where we are now. But for the ferry ride, we had to leave the cats in the trailer. So what we did was we put them in our bedroom and just let them hang out in there. We put a litter box and stuff in there. But we didn't get them out of the car after we got off the ferry because we thought maybe an hour trip would be okay. And it was okay for Buttercup. She had a great time. But Tibbs, we didn't see him for about 4 hours or so after we got back.
I don't think we would have been able to get him into the truck anyways. We couldn't find him for so long anyways. He wedged himself into such a corner.
Yeah.
So it would have just traumatized him just as much. But
Yeah.
He's happy now, no worries. Everything's back to normal for him.
Yeah, once the house stopped shaking for him, he settled down.
This campground is actually on an island on the Fraser River. It's not the most clear river. It's very brown, but they have a nice little beach here that we spent Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning playing at. It was pretty cold, so we just going up to our ankles, but pouring water on the beach, and Alex was having a great time.
Yeah, it was a warm day, and the beach filled up pretty fast. We were lucky we got there early.
Yeah, and the weather has been fantastic all week. Coming from Nanaimo, and all of a sudden, which was like, like +8, it was nice. And then here is when we arrived, I had a sweater on, and it was...
in the 20s.
Yeah, it felt like we had flown for 4 hours and suddenly arrived in a different temperature zone.
Different climate.
We didn't get a whole lot done this week. We just kind of took it easy. Alex and I went for a nice, what he biked, I walked to the end point of the island, which was probably only 2 kilometers, but it was a little bit too far for Alex. And our walk home,
I was making dinner and I got a phone call halfway through making some hot dogs, asking if they could get picked up.
John had to come and get the wagon to bring us back because Alex it was just a little too far for him at the end of the day. So I had him on my shoulders while carrying his bike.
Yeah.
And him pushing my sunglasses and my hat. And
you guys are pretty cranky once I met up with you.
we had walked far.
Yeah.
He tried hard, and
so I put them both in the wagon and dragged them back.
Right. Yeah, right. It was a beautiful walk to the point, but next
just
time,
too long.
Yeah, just a little too long. Should have brought the wagon.
Peekaboo! Peekaboo! You guys are cozy.
Yeah.
How cozy? Oh, hi. You scared me. Cozy.
But next stop.
Yeah, next stop we will be at a new place, close to the mountains. Yeah, just before going into the mountains where they open them up and allow us to go there without having to chain our tires and stuff. Where is that going to be?
Canyon Alpine RV
Resort.
or something, yeah. We are taking our time here because May is kind of when there's no risk of snow happening through the mountains, so that way we don't need to worry about suddenly getting into a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Which probably won't happen, but I just don't want to risk it while we're driving.
And the campgrounds don't open up anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Nothing opens until May, or not many.
Yeah.
So we're going to be there for 2 weeks in a pretty small town, and
yeah, we'll catch up with you guys then.